And here we go, man. That's right. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? I'm just looking at myself and I'm laughing. Good morning. It's Thursday, y'all. You meatballs out there. Come on, guys. Let's rock and roll. Let's stop today, man. How are all of you? All right. I got that out of the way. Breathe. Meditate. All right. Now, I had a chance of meeting somebody yesterday. Yeah. Met somebody really cool. You guys remember that I'm getting to my point. You guys remember that blue dude from Pooh? What the hell was his name? Eeyore. Yeah. I met Eeyore yesterday, man. It was great. After I left here, did the show. Thank you for the Jackson views. You guys are really so gracious on that. After the show yesterday, I had a chance to get over to, I had to get to work, but I had to make a stop beforehand. I stopped at the old convenience store, and I got to get some stuff there, man. And in there, I always check I get my lottery tickets the day before, like I always do. I play all the time. I love it. Actually, I had 3 dreams that I won big, like vivid, like these dreams. So I'm just waiting for the deja vu to kick in. But as I was in there, there was a lady in front of me, and she was checking her tickets, and you see she's looking down, and she finishes up, and I said, I hope you won. You know me, Mr. Rah-Rah. And she goes, I never win. I was like, and she had her head down and ripped up the tickets, threw them in the garbage. I said, holy shit, I just met Eeyore, man. I was like, oh my God, how are you? Nice to meet you. And out of that came these words, because immediately I said to myself, wow, what a manifestation of a state of being, and how long it took to get to that state of being is my point. So out of the quote box today, it's relevant because I'm going to show you guys the simple recipe to create your own Eeyore and or whatever you want in life. And it's really cool because I used to be that. I was like, I never win all the time. But here we go. You say what you bring and you bring what you say. Powerful, simply written, just came right out. The minute I saw this lady, I was like, oh my God. I wanted her, I was going to get her autograph, man, but I said, nah, I'm good. But listen to what I just said. You say what you bring, and you bring what you say. I don't think people can get a grasp on how powerful every word you utter is, because it all starts with a thought. And these 3 words, hopefully you guys will remember, because this is what really helped me in so many ways, and it still does. It's an amazing analogy of life and a simple recipe to create anything you desire. Thinking, doing, and being. Thinking is awesome, because thinking starts the process. From that thinking, you start doing, hence acting, speaking, and doing all these things in life according to that thinking. And from that, you get the complete manifestation. Hence, boom, you get being, that whole self. So what she basically did throughout all those, however long it took, was thinking she was a loser, started doing the things according to a loser, and therefore being a loser in life, and all she did. When you start uttering words like that, and you start actually feeling that and doing things accordingly, because you could walk up to the counter and get a ticket, and you say to yourself, I don't win anyway. Of course you don't win, meatball. I was going to ask her, say, look, if you don't want to, if you feel like you're a loser, just give me your money. It's all good, man. It's all good. And Willie Nelson really jacked me with some words yesterday. Who would have thunk it? A pot-smoking musician. I love him, but he's so down to earth, man. He said, once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you start having positive results. I mean, coming from a man like that, I mean, God bless him, man. It's awesome because just think of this. Thinking. All right. The 2 words that are not in the quote today. First one is double. When you double your thinking, you're being twice as greater. In other words, double your thinking on what you want to have, be, and do. Okay, fine. Now, next word is triple, to make things 3 times greater. And when you start thinking in this triple format of what you want to bring in life, you start thinking you're going to bring all these things that you want. You start tripling what you're doing to attain that. Does that make sense? You start tripling your acts, your thoughts, your words, your deeds, and everything that you do. Hence, the end result is your being. Every word, guys, every word, man, that you're uttering, you're showing the world who you are. You're showing the world everything about you. You're showing the world that you can be something, or you're creating something, or you're having something, but make sure that you're showing the world that true you that you've always wanted to be. Thinking, doing, and being is basically the recipe to who you are right now. What you thought of constantly, you doubled it. What you're doing constantly, you doubled it. And what you're becoming, you're doing so, and you doubled it. Does that make sense? I know I say that all the time. Does that make sense? I don't think you guys are ignorant or stupid. Absolutely not. It took me a long time to figure out how truly powerful I was. And every one of us has that same gift, man. Every single one of us has that same gift. And who said this? Omar Khayyam said these awesome words yesterday. And just think about this when you're thinking, doing, and being every single day. He said, be happy for this moment. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. A lot of us forget that we are the creators of this life, of our lives, of our situations, of our circumstances, of everything around us, basically, that we are attracting to us every single day. I'm not going to get into the science part like I always do and bore you guys, but you have a choice to become an Eeyore, or, well, you can be Pooh as well. I love his quote on love, and that fashion, and having 3 kids and raising them on Pooh and all these things. It was such a powerful message that these little golden blue guys put on television, man. But people don't realize that. What I'm telling you is to realize what you're uttering every day is what you're thinking every day. People don't even realize that. You get to the point like, oh my God, I just said that? Yeah, indeed, because you're thinking about it. Hence, you're developing a character trait from that. So basically, whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever you want to bring to this world, double your thinking about it, triple your thinking about it. Whatever you're doing in this world, double it, triple it. Hence, I put in my reel last night, hustle. Hustle is not that grinding thing. No, it's just you repetitively keep doing what you want to do in life and keep pushing forward with that. And from that, you create what they call a being. And if you guys can look at your manifestation of who you are right now and really start looking at that from a sense of, like, from the outside in. In other words, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Who am I? I always say that to myself every day. Who am I? Yeah, I'm Jerry, dude. I'm a content creator. I'm an information sharer. I love this life of who I am. Do you understand? When you start uttering those words about yourself, you come up with more ideas to bring that to life. And that's basically what you're doing by thinking. When you amplify it, you double it, you triple it every single day. Like I mentioned yesterday, I hope you win. That's just my attitude. I hope everybody wins. Hence, that karmic wheel always kicks around your life. So think about it for yourself. Look in the mirror and say, who am I? Am I the reflection of my thinking, my doing, and being? And am I satisfied with that? Because if you're not, the great thing is you can change it. You really can, Meatball. You can do anything you want, man. And I'll leave you guys with this. From the very first book that I read, man, I read it from cover to cover. I was in Ogdensburg, New York. My God, this is when I was teaching, and I had an assignment up there for a week, and I was stuck there. And this place out in the boonies, man. But I read Dr. Norman Vincent Peale's book out there. And that was the very first one I read cover to cover. He said, change your thoughts, and you change your world. In friggin' deed. Who am I is, what is your world? Who are you as a person? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you being? That person every day from that creation of your compounded double and triple thoughts of yourself. And it's a great analogy, man. It's a great analogy to realize, are you this blue dude walking around like Eeyore every day, thinking that you can't get what you want? You're absolutely right. I mean, life doesn't deny you nothing. It's great. It can only give you what you give it. Not necessarily in a physical sense. Indeed, you can double it or triple it through a physical sense, but amplify it with your thinking sense, because from that thinking, you create feeling about what you want to do. And I love feeling, man, because the minute I change my feeling about life is when life changed around me. So guys, I got to go to work, man. So America's Mentor _radio at America's Mentor on Twitter, at America's Mentor on YouTube. I had a senior moment there for a second there. But guys, enjoy your Thursday. Remember, you say what you bring. You literally do. You literally do. You will eventually. Believe me when I tell you. You say what you bring, and you bring what you say. Because from that saying every single day, you're showing the world who you are. When you start asking yourself, who am I? life's going to start responding, because you're going to say, wait a minute, I don't like being this anymore, because from the thinking, doing, you become that being. It's a deep sense of thought and a deep sense of analysis of yourself. When you start understanding yourself, you understand what you're bringing to yourself, guys. So happy Thursday, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Heading off to work. Man, I got to make my stop at my neighbor's. I'm feeding her cats for a couple, 3 days, man, helping her out while she's enjoying vacation. But guys, enjoy your Thursday. Remember, you say what you bring, and you bring what you say. Ask yourself every day, what am I saying every day to bring to me every day, guys? So happy Thursday. I'll see you guys soon, man.